Uh, Again, this morning I record open your window, and I was thinking about review something more, but I didn't work this spot in that way, and my intention wasn't to complicate but simplify. So I'm going to try this one. Now, this has to do with window, of course, but let's say behind the window. Now, you see, always what is all about, always, is life itself. And I don't know how many years I'm trying to put this as better as possible, as simple as possible. So, when we are talking about matrix and things like that, we need to consider things like how and why we came into this situation. As I said, it has to do with some interests that were not included in this reality, which is life. And that's because I want also make another video. I don't say what it's about right now. You see, those interests, I don't know exactly since when, I don't know, for long. And really doesn't matter. It's like history. The truth? I don't know about basically anything, because this system destroy everything, because this system wouldn't survive if you know the truth. So, but you can consider things like a while in our ago or something, or less than that, I was talking about this with someone. You can find some signs whatever, maybe, doesn't matter. Fallen angels and so on. Then what we have is always somehow, and doesn't matter. Anyways, doesn't matter exactly what can be behind that. If it's good intention or not, doesn't matter. But the thing is, always we find something around what we call monarchy. Basically, around representative system. And of course, what is in the main core of this is the religion, of course. Why? Guess why? Because we are spiritual beings. And they fake everything. They fake, of course, the idea of spirituality. I mean, the conception. They service some kind of idea. Well, you can find many things, science, but you find things not much if you consider the long story, what we consider ancient story, Greek, like philosophy. You see, there is a conception of thought, of knowledge. There is a conception which is something the system serves. So you see the problem. We cannot be basically considering anything on this system to conceive any thought that can serve us. And the truth, they hide, they destroy, So, as I said before, what they call philosophy is usually bullshit. And I show you a simple way to see this is in philosophy, is the zoology, then I put here, soul is, oh, I'm terrible with names. Zoology, And then we have conceptions around the interest of power, and of course the tool, which is the way to manipulate people's mind, and so take the power, which is the Sufism. Now, let's move on. I will back into this. Then we have the monarchy. You can see basically easily how they work things out, how they manipulate power behind scenes. First, the king is crowned by church, with the idea of crowned by God. So, are you thinking that this is no big deal? Of course, no. What about the land? Was God also? No, they conquered the land, to home, and the land was, you see, always same, always. So they serve those people, king, prince, those who are about to be positioned in power representation. They serve them some kind of school, some matter, something that can serve that, and so they are always behind the scene, manipulating everything. Basically, the church, of course. And not only in church, but like today, the same. Alchemists, like today, pharmaceutical industry, and so on. So everything that was conceived back then, everything was under those interests. So it's a mafia. So you see, then why many times happen deaths with basically no explain or something strange, something kings that were in throne for, I don't know, 1 year, 2 years, or something like that. And they died. And someone was put in his place. And many times who was in power? The children. Of course, nothing more easy to control. You see how things work. And there are many things I could talk about, like bolinhos in Portuguese, which is nobody's land, things like that. And so other things like, landlords and things like that, like in Industrial Revolution, who had the power. Always the same. Always. So, today we have this consent matrix. And the situation is about industry. And if we consider things like industry, revolution, we consider before that, way before. So you can see the agenda. How things are worked with basically nobody notice. So long ago they prepared the idea of global health. That is a good example to show you that they are well, yeah. So what matter is the industry came creating situations in order to develop their agenda, many things like products of consume, like from cars to every type of machine, and finally the technology, and people don't know things like there is the 51 area and so on. Why? What for? No one knows about this. And so this technology that is about smart technology is what came to give us the final sentence like that. So they want to take over humankind. They want to finish with human beings. And I don't need to explain deeper this. I already talked about this. But you see, you can see other ways of showing the same thing. But I want to remind you something we consider very far in history, which is in philosophy, Greek antique philosophy. And this is the cave of Plato. See, the matrix is right there. You see. So this is came long. But now everything is going to change, and everything is changing. So you can consider the end of Matrix exactly with the end of this year. The next year will be the big turbulence, the great turbulence. Of course, everything must change and will change. And the rest is for the next video. But I think this is a good idea to live, because this can help many people to understand what's going on, because the system is a fraud. Everything in the system is a lie. And just to finish, this is kind of funny. I don't know, about 3 years or so, I was talking about this with a friend, which don't accept, but, well, what can I say? He was long ago in Africa. Doesn't matter situation. And so he knows that when the moon here represents like a sea, there represents like a D. And he doesn't understand. He thinks, well, exactly, because what the system tells people what this? Nothing. Oh, but he saw, and what he saw has to do with what the system tells him. You see, people can't get it, how deep people are. Now, you see, this is simple. If the moon was somewhere in space, what do you think? when you see the moon in different situations after passing the equator? I don't think so. The moon, like the sun, passes exactly more or less the same, which is the line of equator. But if that is so far, you wouldn't see neither one or other side. Nothing like that. See, nor the nothing. Maybe something like this, or I mean this, or yeah, this, or just something like this. I mean, the sun illuminates, or what is that? See, what creates that shape in the moon? What? You see, this is only a matter of question. Simple. What is the answer? You see, this is simple. Now, just leave you this to think a bit. Don't think too much. No, I don't want that. I want you to enjoy your life, enjoy. But you see, everything has a reason. So everything must be well explained. So just keep in mind, you shouldn't believe in any shit. This is not to believe, this is to understand why things are what things are. So, enjoy this New Year. Happy New Year. Love you. Ciao. To the next one.